Brother, I could not speak unto you as spiritual, but unto carnal. You know, it's hard when a pastor have to get down to someone's level. Hello, somebody. In other words, amen, we should be spiritual-minded people, and we need to begin to talk to each other spiritually, amen. And when we get away from the spiritual things of God, and then we get into self. And when we begin to get into self, we begin to talk out of ourselves, and we tend to hurt other people. Amen, somebody. And we have to be careful that the surrounding of people that we are around, because some people are yet still babies in the Lord. Yes. Yes. Hello, are you still with me? Yes. And I want to say that babies in the Lord, amen, they tend to find everything and every reason why they don't need to be in church. And so what they do, they begin to listen to seasoned folks that said, I've been in church for 5 and 10 and 20 years, and they get to hear what you're saying. They get to hear your gossip and your, are you still with me? And they saying that, you know, I came to church because I thought that there was something different in the church, but I come to tell you this morning, there is division in the church. You have people on one side and people sitting on the other side, and you have people talking about people on this side and people talking about people on this side. Are you not carnal? Hello, somebody. This is what Paul is saying, amen. And are you with me? And he said, listen, it's time, amen. It's time that I want to speak to your church about the spiritual things, but you're not ready. Someone said, I'm not ready. You see, you can't feed a baby meat. You can't take meat and tell a baby, here you go, amen. You take this meat, you choke that baby. So you have to take some milk and you have to feed the baby. Even a baby will choke on some milk. Hello, somebody. You have to turn around when you feed a baby milk and turn the baby over and begin to burp the baby, that the baby can burp up some things. And church, I come to tell you this morning, we are not babies in the Lord. If you've been in the church, if you've been on your knees praying, if you've been with God for a long time, it's time to grow up. And it's time to put some things away. It's time to lay some things aside. Stop holding on your anger. Stop. Hold on. You still with me? But he says, first of all, the reason why you're carnal, because there's some envy is in you. Yes. Listen, y'all don't want to talk to you because I know there's some envious folks. Amen, somebody. Don't get mad because God is blessing someone else. Amen. Your time will come. Are you still with me? Those that are watching this program, your time will come. God will bless you, amen, somebody. Because someone has a new house, don't mean you need a new house. But the problem here is Paul and Apollos was preaching, and some people was envy of Paul. Some was envy of Apollos. Some of you have envy against each other. I haven't preached this kind of message all year, amen. But it needs to be preached so you can know that there is division and envy. Yes. Amen, somebody. That means that there's some carnality in your life. And envy, folks, always raise up some strife. Hello, somebody. Strife means that you're looking for a reason to argue. You're looking for a reason to cause problems. You're looking for a reason to bring separation. You're looking for reasons for division. Hold on, are you still with me? You better be with me this morning. Amen, somebody. Because the church cannot be tore up from the outside. It happens on the inside. And on the inside is where there's strife. And on the inside is when division comes. Because of malice and because of anger And because you don't have what you have, amen, that's between you and God. Stop pointing out everybody reason and everybody problems and what everybody got. Just thank God that what you got, and just worry about who you are. Amen, somebody. Leave everyone else alone.
What's that you say?
For you are yet carnal. Amen. You see, I wanted to preach a spiritual message this morning, but I'll come to wake you up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This may not be for everybody.
Yes, sir.
But it is for those that have a little envy in your life. Envy is a terrible tool that will bring you down. Envy is mean that your eyes is not on God. But when you envy, that means that your eyes is on what everybody else is doing. And that means that you no longer focus on God, and your attention is no longer on God. Amen, somebody. You envy because someone got a new car or so. But hello, somebody. And there are some people that don't even have a car. You envy because of your house, and there's some people living in the street. You envy about food, and there's some people with signs up on the street saying, "I'll work for some food." Amen, somebody. But the problem is, the envy should not be in the church. And here Paul is saying, I can't speak to you, Christian people, because you still act like the world. Y'all don't love me, amen. Hello, somebody. Well, I was going to preach on hell today, but amen. No matter what, it was going to be something. And it says in this division, are you not carnal? Walk like men, amen. Sometimes we have to be careful what we think. You know, I used to make up things to think how it's going to hurt somebody. How I was going to, hello, somebody cause division. How I was going to tear down. When you tear down, I mean you're not building up. And church is not good to be divided. It's not good when you think someone is talking about you and they not. It's not good because when people have certain friends in the church, they can be talking about anything. And yet some of us have our friends out there and no one's in that business. But some of us want to be in all kind of business. And when we're not a part of something, we think, amen, and we want to cause strife because we don't feel we're part of something. That doesn't mean that you're not a part. That just means the conversation isn't about you, or it's not with you, amen. It's something that they have among themselves. It's something that some people, listen, 30-year-old people hangs out with 30-year-old people. 70-year-old people don't hang out with 30-year-old people. I know somebody. Are y'all with me? Yeah, I'm preaching this message. See who's going to be mad at me. For once, hear some people say, and listen, I'm from Paul. And some say I'm from Apollos. You know, the biggest thing is when you're arguing about who you with.
Oh, my God.
This is who I'm with. This is the church I go to. My church is better than your church. And hello, somebody. And my preacher is better than your preacher. And I want to say your preacher at this church ain't nobody. And the preacher that you think is better ain't nobody either. Paul said, who am I? And who is Apollo?